Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and here is to another week of partnering with Global Social Business Partners, a nonprofit that believes youth to be the innovators of the future. GSBP is working with Agape House, empowering women to be more self-sufficient and successful in the kitchen. This week, I am bringing to you an easy and very filling chicken lentil soup recipe that can be made on the stovetop or in an Instant Pot, which is my favorite. It's hearty, cost-effective, and of course, very delicious. If you love helping the cause and easy recipes, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through all of the ingredients and the prices for each of the ingredient. So I've got chicken thighs for $5.11. I've got a 1 pound bag of green lentils for $1.99. Cherry tomatoes, that came out to be $1.49, but you could use Roma tomatoes as well. I've got my Better Than Bouillon paste, but you can use chicken stock, which comes out to be about $1.99 per box. I've got onion for 99 cents, garlic for 49 cents, cilantro for $1.49. Of course, I didn't use the whole entire bunch, so you can have extra after this recipe to use in other ingredients. And then seasoning, I've got salt, pepper, cumin, garlic, and sazon, which I made because I already had on hand, but you could also just use paprika. So total for this comes out to be $13.55, 8 servings, which is only $1.69 per serving. So you have a ton of this soup that you'll have left over for not just one meal, but this is actually for 2 meals if you have a family of 4. But again, walking you through the kind of the prep process, I like to have a bowl to have all of my discard. And the first thing I like to do is chop off my onion and my garlic. I use my mincer for the garlic because I love this garlic press and it just makes prep work so much easier. I'm chopping up my cilantro and then cherry tomatoes as well. I just wanted them to be in smaller pieces and not such big chunks, so it really just melts into the soup later on. And honestly, this recipe could not be easier. Whether you're using your Instant Pot or you want to use stovetop, you just dump everything into your pot, your water, lentils, your aromatics, spices, mix it all together with the chicken stock. Because I'm using the paste, I had to really mix well, but that's it. You mix it all together, and then once everything is well mixed, you then add in your chicken thighs. And in the Instant Pot, I cooked it on the soup setting for 30 minutes, but if you're using a stovetop, you just want to cook it until the chicken thighs are just nice and very, very cooked through that it almost falls apart when you try to pick it up. And you'll see that with my Instant Pot. So after 30 minutes, I made sure that before that I had it on the ceiling vent position, because you just want to make sure it's always on ceiling when you're cooking in your Instant Pot. But I tried to pull out my chicken thighs and you can just see it just falls apart right into the soup. And that's when I know that my soup is really ready to go. But that is it. I took my chicken out onto a bowl and I just shredded it. And it was so easy to shred just because it was just so incredibly cooked through and just so soft. But you can see that it's shredded really nicely. I added it back to my soup and then just stirred everything around again. At this point, you would check for salt and pepper to see if you need to add any more, but I was perfect. I did add a tiny bit of cilantro when I was actually having my food, but that is all I did, just for a little bit of garnish. Serve it up when it's hot and fresh, and then leftovers heat really well if you want to add a tiny bit of water to just warm it back up. But that's it. It's so easy, and honestly, it's just so delicious and filling and hearty. All right, there you go. That is my chicken lentil soup, my easy recipe for the week that is cost effective and so delicious. As always, I will have the recipe in the description box below, along with information on GSBP and Agape House in case you're interested in learning more. If you guys love easy recipes like this and others, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.